So, you know, one of the great things about this tournament in particular, that being the Super Arcade tournaments, is just the quality of player you see, top to bottom, on these brackets. How any second round matchup you could be playing a top Brawl player from the past, a top Melee player. SoCal's just got an amazing community of people.
Yeah, we've got a lot of very strong players in a lot of different games. Yeah. We were a little bit stronger in Brawl back in 2009 than we were in the later games, but a lot of the top Brawl players are coming back that were only playing in the first couple years of the game. So it's adding a lot of diversity to the community. And then we don't have too many Melee players playing right now. Most of our top players are top Brawl players currently, or actually some players that weren't top players in Brawl that kind of became top players in this game, like Afro got a head start. I mean, he was a good Brawl player, but he was not a top level.
He had a strong Marth.
But he was by no means a top level player in Brawl. But I mean, he's like doing great right now in this game.
And helping set that meta for Rosa as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks like we're looking at Zekey and Xzax. Xzax, a very strong Brawl player, just got ranked number 28 in the world by the SSB4 rankings for 2013 and on. And Zekey, for a while he was ranked top 10 in SoCal PR, and for some of our strongest days, pretty consistently for a while. So, but I haven't seen him play much Smash 4. I know I've seen him use Sheik, and I don't know how much he's played. I don't know much about the San Diego community. I know Terror's come out here very strong. Well, let's get on to the match. Looking like Xzax is taking a strong lead.
And you know, Xzax, normally known for his Robin and
actually, I was just talking to Xzax. He's not going to be using too much Robin anymore. He's going to be using Mario, a Dark Pit, and Diddy. And looking at how this game goes, probably a little bit more Diddy than the rest.
Yeah. Well, he likes to pick Diddy in a match where he just thinks he has a clear advantage over his opponent.
Yeah, I think I kind of get that. I think it's kind of a little bit of a douchebag mindset, but I also kind of understand it because.
Well, you know, I think
because it's like
when you look at the end of the day, Xzax is the player who wants to win. He doesn't want anything more than the win.
Well, it's also that Xzax wants to save all of the really tight effort matches for the very top players at the end of the bracket, because Xzax is someone that really wants that win. And I mean, he knows that he can win with a relatively. I mean, well, let's get back to the match before we're talking about mindset. Xzax taking a very strong lead, with. It doesn't look like Zekey's doing a lot of the things you need to do versus Diddy. I mean, he's avoiding the bananas okay, but he's really not looking for getting grabbed, and you can't get grabbed against Diddy. I mean, it's early in the metagame, so maybe some people haven't practiced the matchup as much as they should, but, that was a very risky bouncing fish that had really no thought behind it. It was a very poor option, and Xzax just punished it immediately.
And the bouncing fish is normally a pretty forgiving move, but not against a player like Xzax.
Well, yeah, I mean, but the thing
advantage.
is, well, yeah, I mean, the thing is, he just didn't. It was just not a smart bouncing fish. I mean, it was really not the best. I mean, he was definitely not going to hit Xzax. It didn't even look like he was going to hit him before Xzax jumped. I mean, it was just very predictable, and he got punished for it.
This is an interesting character counter pick in Dedede. Were you
Xzax was, I mean, not Xzax. Zekey was a very high-level Dedede player, in Brawl. That was the character he used. So I wonder how that skill translates to this game. We'll see.
One of the commonalities I see in the characters Xzax plays as well is they've got a lot of down throw follow-ups to either a down air or an up air, and you'll see that constantly used in this matchup as well, because Dedede is such a large
Zekey's doing much better with Diddy than he was with Sheik. Interesting. Looks like as much time as he's put into the Smash 4 metagame as he's really still with his roots. It's interesting that we're in a metagame still where pure Brawl skills, pure skills in other games with some of these characters, can kind of get you.
They translate to a certain degree.
They translate to more of a degree than they will later in the metagame.
Strong finish there.
Yes, look like Zekey's taking a lead. This is quite impressive. I didn't anticipate Zekey doing this well. Actually, this is interesting.
Well, everything here is just extra credit, but against Diddy, you want as much as you can possibly get.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we're back to neutral.
Back to neutral. Back to neutral. 0-0. Oh wow, we got hit by the Gordo. Oh. You gotta watch for those grabs. Like I said, Zekey's not doing the best at watching for those grabs. He's really got to be more careful. But he's playing safe by the ledge right now. Got a quick 20% from those forward airs. Ooh, he should have. Oh, wow. Xzax with the suicide.
Xzax cannot be happy about that.
No, I know Xzax was not happy. You can see him. He's taking his composure as having been around the block in the competing, you know, in brawl, at high levels of brawl, and a little bit in Project M. I think he can keep his composure and take the set, assuming he plays his best. But then again, we don't really know what Zekey's capable of. We saw him do quite well that game with Dedede.
It was a strong Dedede showing.
Yeah, this is a strong Dedede showing, so we'll see.
I would not consider Dedede a hard counter to Diddy in any respect.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
So
but I mean, and I would say Xzax probably doesn't know the matchup, but the thing is, he hasn't gone to any tournaments. I don't know if you know who June was. He was one of the high-level Dededes back way early in Brawl, and he's been practicing a lot of Smash 4 at Sky's house. He lives there. Even though he hasn't gone to any tournaments, he's quite a strong player. I've been there a lot, and I've played him. He's a good player, you know. He can hang, you know. He's taking sets off Sky, you know. He's strong, you know. So Xzax should know this matchup, given that he lives with probably one of the best DDDs the game has to offer right now. So we'll see how this turns out, you know.
Right now, this match is a game of just a
oh,
game
wow.
of
Did you see that? Almost hit him. Ooh. The Gordo almost hit his recovery. Wow, you read that spot? It's so hard to punish spot dodges in this game. It's crazy. Like, you can... Invincibility into shield is so quick.
Zekey is just spacing out Diddy with that hammer so well, and each hit is just racking on tons of damage and knockback.
Oh, well, he saw that. It's really good that he saw that spike coming and he air dodged it. Anyways, looks like Zekey's getting extra credit. Honestly, he's so heavy that he's not even quite at kill percentage yet. Granted, it's Diddy.
Yeah.
Wow. Great platform pressure. Yeah, Xzax having trouble getting down. But it looks like Xzax is taking stage control. Oh, he gives up stage control for the up air. I say that's a fair option if he can keep good momentum going. But it looks like Zekey set it back to neutral, which makes it... Oh,
this is a somewhat vulnerable position for Diddy because we have a DDD in rage when Diddy's at 62 with a stock lead. Because
it's so hard to kill Diddy, you know.
It's so hard to kill all the heavies in this game.
Yeah, no.
But
killing this game is no easy task, you know. If this game is played properly, I guess as properly as we can find it right now, it's hard to kill. You really have to. It's not. You don't get free kills too often. Well, but the lack of invincibility, I bet Zekey's not used to when he suffered from a down smash. It's hard to punish those spot dodges in this game. A little bit of Zekey. You can see Zekey hasn't played this game as much as Xzax. A lot of those brawl habits that he's using aren't working, and he's getting punished for them.
And that goes to the point you were making earlier, where it'll only get you so far in this metagame.
Yeah, but I mean, and Xzax having put in probably a fair amount of more hours in this game than Zekey, given that he lives at the Smash House. So he's gonna know all those little things that you might not know that could really turn the game around as soon as this close. It's looking like, you know, it could go either way right now. Xzax has made a great comeback, but it's not over yet. Oh, that was great option coverage. That was awesome. Oh, the free down throws. He's got to watch for those grabs. Yes,
avoiding that up air.
He's got to watch for those grabs.
He's going to get hit one way or another.
Yeah, unfortunately. Look at this, Dedede's so darn heavy.
Oh, strong shield from Xzax.
Xzax is playing really clutch right now.
Man, one more of those.
One more of those and that'd be game. Oh, wow. He messed up. That looks like game.
That's tough.
That's unfortunate to see.